fixed it. For fuck's sake. I'm just enjoying my frickin' evening. I'm just kidding. Foodie must have just landed in Canada. Welcome to No Madness Live. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Well, hello, everybody. Where did the green go? I swear, I think YouTube just removes them. They do. Oh, Lord. This one. She can't stay away from social media. Anybody buying that bullshit? Come on now. You know she landed in Canada because if you do the math from what I said, okay, here's what I said earlier. If she would have left Saturday, the last flight out was 10 p.m. Hi, everybody. Yeah, rule number 2. Come on now. Unless you're new to this rodeo. God bless you. God. What happened the last time I called it out that she was in Canada at Christmas time? After we can't afford to go anywhere, we're not going anywhere. I'm not well enough to go anywhere. I just can't. Right? Right. Now listen. She was in Canada. She was in Canada on a visa run. Remember? What's with her? The guess what? The guess, I don't know. She is still laughing my ass off. I'm taking a break, but I just heard the funniest song lyrics from the Guess Who. Don't give me no hand-me-down shoes. Oh, that goes to Salah. Remember the hand-me-down shoes he got from Allah? Remember the hand-me-down shoes he got from Allah? Remember that? Allah told us that. That's hilarious. No, it says, don't give me no hand-me-down shoes. That was the lyric she just put up. Now listen, okay, let's do a recap. This is the most exciting time on Girl World, so let's just capture it all. A super sticker. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I was queuing up her. Oh yeah, I said, Peb's mom, thank you, love you. It does get better and better. Foodie can't stay away. She needs you in her head. She needs her words coming out of your mouth. It's her whole existence. It's kind of ours now too, right? Jeez, Mary. Now listen to me. Now listen to me. You all listening? Look at, we have 300 people in here. Yeah, Chantal Sorrell versus Sharia law. Girl, say less. You couldn't even handle Canadian court. That's why you ran. That's why you retracted your statement. I'm not mentally able to handle court proceedings. Now you are in another country where you broke their laws? Get out of here. It has nothing to do with saving a cat, and you know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. It has to do with you taking donations, even to get on a treadmill, go in a pool, being a visitor in Kuwait. You cannot make money in their country. Filming their country. Girl, this is bigger than saving a cat. So that tells me you didn't get a lawyer. Lies. Rule number 2. So what she's doing, I believe, now listen to me. We're going to start from the get since we seen her Saturday. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Right? I'm out of here. God dang, if you'd have just put the camera there, throwing shit in a suitcase, man, the views you would have got. Gold. Anyway, you missed out on that nugget. Packing your shit and running out the door. That's some funny shit. You should have filmed it. Anyway, quivering lip. I'm getting out of here. I can't even say what I want to say. So now why are you? Because you're not in Kuwait anymore. So here's the thing. The flight leaving Saturday, 10 p.m., 10 p.m. her time, Kuwait time, 3 p.m. our time. Okay? It was going to fly to Doha, but there was no flight from Qatar to Canada until 8 hours later in the morning. She would have to spend the night in Qatar, which means she would have got on a flight this morning. And if we do the math of how many hours she'd have been in the air, guess who just landed? What, is she sitting on a bus? Is she sitting in the back seat of mama's car? Auntie? I don't care. She literally cannot live without YouTube. The first thing she's going to do as soon as she snatches up her luggage, gets her breath, right? She's going to open up the damn social media. Yeah, and get herself something to eat. On the way to the dispensary, she's going to open up the YouTube. Do you not know her? She can't live without the drama. Do you see what I'm saying? It is what it is. And let's just go over this, why I think I'm taking a break for a while. Yeah, because you got nowhere to stay. You can't live stream or anything at mama's house. You may even be waiting it out in Kuwait to see if it blows over, or in Canada, see if it blows over and get your visa run out of the way. That's what she did before, too. It's her oxygen tank. Instead of a real portable oxygen tank, YouTube is her oxygen tank. And we knew 48 hours of silence, and she pops on and does this shit, and you have a lawyer. Remember the last time she said, I have a lawyer, and she's going to come after reaction channels? Remember? Yeah, okay, Foodie. First of all, you'd never put money into a lawyer. Can we be honest? Because first of all, you don't have a leg to stand on in Kuwait. Not a leg to stand on. And you keep doubling down on this bullshit, which is not, look it. It's been 3 days since we had a community post. Well, not really. She deleted a bunch. But 1 hour, 5 minutes ago. Guess who's off the plane? The vet's the lawyer. The fake vet. She always tells on herself. Okay, I'm going to tell you how she told on herself. Here, we're going to do it. You got to read through her. You got to read through Foodie. First of all, she was petrified. Petrified. She wanted out of there before Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? She does this. Every time she goes on a visa run, she goes silent. And then there's always some big hoopla, right? I'm not feeling good. I'm just, you know what, I'm just not gonna, and then she uploads like pre-recorded content and shit. And then ta-da! Oh my God. All right, so let's go over the community posts. Okay. The first one. Good God. Say less, Foodie. Okay, let's go over the first one. I know, we love this shit. It's hilarious. And we're talking about Cornwall, right? We ain't talking about people that have worked, lived in the real world, seen things, figured things out. She is just, she's a one-track mind, okay? She's afraid of being spotted in Canada. I bet she don't click any links. Okay, so an hour ago, we finally heard from Foodie since she panicked. Okay, I'm out of here. I got to get out of here. I can't even say what I want. Well, you're saying what you want now. So that's why I think you're not in Kuwait. That would be clue number one. So for the 6th time, this is going to be the last post that she's going to talk publicly about this matter. So here we go. This is the last post I will make. Now, mind you, she made 2 more. That I will make publicly about this matter. I'm okay. Don't worry about that. First off, I don't in any way condone any Islamic threats to pause Kuwait. Well, you got a lot of people that support you, Foodie, and they're just going to make it worse for you. They're just going to make it worse for you. Of course they are. Anyway, because they're used to doing that for you. They didn't know that it was like, and I still don't think it was one of your beezers, and it definitely wasn't a reaction channel. It was definitely somebody that can't spell organization. They can't even spell Foodie Beauty. So I'm going to guess it's somebody that has nothing to do with YouTube. Okay. Anyway, I'm not intimidated by their threats either. We also have consulted a lawyer. What would be the first thing a lawyer would tell her if she had a case? Come on, guys. What you're not intimidated. That's what they would say is okay for you to write on social media if you consulted a lawyer. Well, TikTok don't count. They'll tell you not to say a word and get off social media. Anyway, we've consulted a lawyer and will counter-sue as your public display is very unprofessional. You know what this sounds like? Somebody who couldn't say what they wanted to in Kuwait. Funkle Brain, yeah, that's a good one. Remember how she said she wasn't going to stay there because she couldn't say what she wanted to in Kuwait? Well, now this is a steamroll, and here we go. So anyway, they're going to countersue as your public display is very unprofessional. And we've seen screenshots. Hold on. Sandy Toes, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thanks for being here. It's better with community. It really is. It really is. Doing this together. So fun. Thank you. We have screenshots of you making fun of my weight. Okay, here's what she's referring to, and I'll let you know. It's on the X, and it was the first thing that was put up between, I'm just going to say Pumpkin, and Pause Kuwait. And the only person, I believe, that even put it on YouTube was Yo Mama at the beginning of his live stream. He just didn't put where it came from. He blamed it on the reaction channels, but it came from the Twitter. And the person, Pumpkin, said about her taking donations, which is illegal in Kuwait for anything, even to walk on the treadmill. It's illegal. Has nothing to do with rescuing a kitten. People have said it 100 times, but she hears what she wants. So anyway, they said something about he's taking donations is illegal. That's what Pause said. For anything. She doesn't understand that they're not suing her. I know. She's home. She didn't consult with any lawyer. She wouldn't even be doing this. So anyway, he said she'll probably use the donations for food. And then the person said, I can see that. That was it. There was the big fat shaming. I can see that. That's all that was ever said. Anyway, let's get on with it. Making fun of my weight with the same haters you're listening to. Well, no, actually, I don't know what happened in chats or live streams, but that's all I seen. I never seen anything else. I seen the person in the chats asking about Julia, but that was it. And the Twitter is not us. We have to keep telling her that. It's not us. The law states that you cannot accept fraudulent donations. No, that's not what the law says. You cannot accept any donations into your personal account, Foodie, while you're over in Kuwait. And we know you're a visitor, which also means you are not allowed to make income over there. Filming Kuwait. I told you that when you first got there, you had to have a filming permit. And you didn't listen. But anyway, let's go. We have proof that we spent those donations on vet care and supplies. Foodie, you just admitted you took donations for that kitten. That is illegal. no matter what you spent it on. No matter what you spent it on. Donations are illegal. Oh my God. Also, I offered to refund. Foodie, you're missing the point. She's back in Canada. It is not possible for a person to know every single penalty code and law in the country. Foodie. Oh, I gotta play this. Hold on. Foodie. Foodie, you did not. Get out of here. I gotta play this. I'm sorry. What did I put it under? Did I put it under a video? Did I put it under? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Did I do it under a short? There it is. Let's do this. Foodie.
Sorry. I see people defending this guy like, that's too harsh. You know why it's not too harsh? Because Vitalia broke laws in the Philippines that have that kind of harsh sentence. And all it took was for him not to go to the country and disrespect and break the laws. Like not to disrespect the culture and break the laws. He should have done his research. And you know what? He's proud of it. He's proud of what he did. Sorry.
Bloop. Thank you so much for the super chat, Amber. Milky just showed a screenshot. They're going after Salon now. Doesn't surprise me because she left. I'm telling you. She ran. But I'll tell you one thing. Canada does have extradition. So she's not off the hook. Anyway, so she just said, it's impossible for a person to know every single penalty code and law in a country. And you just heard how much she slandered Vitaly for not learning the laws in a country before he went over there and disrespected it. Oh my God, I feel like I'm on a fucking tilt-a-whirl with this one. We were trying to do a good thing. Foodie, you could. Not you, because you're a visitor. You cannot rescue any animal. You're a visitor. So when you even admitted to rescuing Julia and adopting her as a visitor, I swear to God. I swear to God. How do you function? How do you function? Okay, so... my God, how do you function? It is no, oh my God. We were trying to do a good thing for those making this worse. You are disgusting human beings. What you're doing right now on your community post is disgusting. You're going to get Salat in more trouble. I hope you know that. Asking them to take Julia, on what grounds? She was not from the street, and good luck, you will take her over my dead body. Well, you're in Canada, so you don't care. Good luck. I'm taking a long break from social media, but just know I'm okay and not up to answering messages right now. No, you're up to community posts. If trying to help a helpless animal's wrong, no, that wasn't what was wrong, Foodie. You took donations against the law. Not your country, not your laws, okay? Also, nice job taking full credit for saving the cats. She literally just said that to pause. Nice job taking full credit. She wanted to be the hero. Damn you, pause, Kuwait. Hey, those cats are coming to the USA. They would rather be in the USA or even Canada than in your stink box. Anywho, I'm the one who sent you the pics and the case. But hey, whatever makes you feel complete. Yeah, a lawyer would really be proud of you. You are making this all public, which is also illegal. No, it's not. To share private cases. They haven't shared your case, but they can share case numbers. The same trolls you are listening to only care so they can try to get me in trouble. They are the same ones sending you threats and talking bad about Kuwait. Trolls? Dear God, woman. Well, I'm not intimidated. Sounds like you are, because you went on again. Here we go. And I didn't catnap anything. There's no law saying I can't adopt a street cat. If you're a visitor, I'm pretty sure there are. And I'm pretty sure that cat's in Salah's name, which is why he took the cat to the vet. Not you. Not you. And its mother wasn't there. When we saw she was, we returned to it. Now the cat's an it. Foodie, how would you know who the mother was if you weren't stalking the mother cat? When we saw that she was, you didn't even think the kitten had a mom. But now, we're going to cover the new stuff. I'll go find it. We're going to cover it. Don't try to jump the gun, folks. Do you see what I'm saying? She said in this post, when we saw she was, we returned it. How would you know who the mom is? Now, we are never speaking another word and dealing in private, something I suggest pause does. She left. Okay, then she went back on again and said the whole, don't give me no hand-me-down shoes, laughing my ass off. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a story about Salah. That's a story about Salah. She was stalking the mother. I think not since the mom was pregnant, but since they were like, I would say a couple weeks, since they were really little. Okay, now I'm going to run over. I'm sure, listen, the YouTubes are insane with this story. But the one thing she may learn, if she keeps running her spaghetti sucker, I'm going to guess they could extradite her. If she really consulted with the lawyer, they would tell her to shut up. Salah's the one that's going to take the heat. Yep. She's putting him in his place. Hey, buddy, I've been funding your whole life for nearly 3 years. Mister had to borrow some shoes because Allah told us the story where he had to loan him shoes. Don't make us start feeling sorry for woof woof, because he's a scammer. Yeah, she's changed the story a couple times. She knew exactly who the mom was. She knew exactly what that kitten was. She does make fun of the poor. Yep. Governments can get pretty tough if you purposely defy them and make fun of them. I would think so. Yeah. How's the FAFO feel, Salah? How's that feel? I'll bet you never do that again. Because anyone that's willing to give up everything and fly to marry you is about as red flag as you telling a Canadian that you're going to marry her in 48 hours and you want her to get to Kuwait just because you've seen the money she was making, right? So that was a match made in heaven, but you know what happens with 2 scammers in a household? It isn't going to end well. Now, Amber Nicole, thank you so much again. After what he said to Kai Bella, I don't give a F what happens to him. Bye. Right. Go back to Syria where your twisted views belong and stay there. There it is. Out of the mouth of Amber Nicole. Salah may be appeasing her because he's afraid of her and her craziness. She's got a secret on him. She's got something she knows. And she held it over him. That's what she does. Where's Salah's family to help him then? Hey, you know, everybody for themselves. Yeah, everybody tried to warn him. So I don't know what the secret is, Kelly. I'm just saying. It's one that they don't want to get out, especially in Kuwait. Vickery! Thank you for the super chat. How can she countersue when it's not even a civil case? Because she's in Canada running her mouth. Like I said, if she consulted a lawyer, first of all, she wouldn't be saying any of that shit. Now she's in Canada feeling safe, probably in the backseat of a car, getting a ride to the dispensary in the Orange Julep. You know what I'm saying? And she's just feeling all powerful. That's 14 hours of silence. You ever heard out of that out of Foodie? No. I'm going to bet you she packed, got herself to the airport, got out of there, and I still feel like Paz was just trying to get her to get the hell out of Kuwait. You know what I'm saying? Right? And she got to get all this out before the gummy kicks in. And then she's going to be all because she's like intolerant to the THC. I will always believe Murad put Salah up to a romance scam for their company, but he allowed her to move in. Thank you. They were supposed to go big on Amazon, and she was an investor. They just didn't think she would show up. They backed away as soon as they realized that this could get bad for them. In fact, people were reaching out to the company and they were saying, he has no part of this company, blah, blah, blah. They did. Yeah, that whole statement would never have happened. They're going to go after Salah because he's a resident. That is more serious than a visitor going over there, except for Johnny Somali and Vitali. They actually press charges. And even if they decide to press charges on her, chances are they could extradite her if you look at the treaty between Canada and Kuwait. But, I mean, the fact she was over there breaking laws, making money without a work permit, she was over there taking in donations into her private bank account, all illegal. All illegal. And he never told her? I think they'll just ban her. That's what I think. I think they're just going to ban her. She can't go back. And that way, with her little statements, she can blame Paz. That's what she's doing instead of herself. And then you won't come after her as, she screwed up. She's gonna, this narration is gonna be hers. But if you read the law, like she said about Vitali, who goes to another country and doesn't learn their laws? Foodie. She won't come clean about her lies. She will blame it on Paz, the reaction channels, the trolls, the haters. That's what all her community post is about. Because she wants to come back live on YouTube. She's going to wait for all this shit. Yeah, I can see you, invisible nobody. That was pretty funny. That was actually a good one. I'm going to give you a Willy scream for that. That was good. Invisible nobody. Can anybody see me? She can't afford legal advice from a TikTok video. Come on. Like, honestly. I don't know what'll happen to Julia. I guess, what's going to happen to Salah? You know what I'm saying? She's too busy stuffing her face to save money for a lawyer. Well, she ain't gonna anyway. She's petrified of court, which is why I think she just ran to Kuwait, because he who shall not be named said, I'm gonna subpoena you to court. And he was gonna bring up the police report. She was either gonna have to lie under oath or tell the truth that she only filed it because she didn't want him with Dee Dee. Do you see what I'm saying? I called that out a long time ago. I go, she's in Kuwait because she don't want to go to court. The only reason she retracted that statement that she made about him, the police report on he who shall not be named, is because she said mentally there's no way she could handle court. You think she's going to handle court in Kuwait? She's gone. Because that's what she does for deflection, Space Fairy. She doesn't want to look bad that she abandoned Julia. She's going to blame Paz and pretend like Julia's fine. That's part of the narrative. Pete's in his room shaving and dyeing his hair. Buying them a van. We'll travel the world together, Foodie. Oh my God. In their van. Oh, she'll be driving in their van. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I agree she would go home and hope Canada doesn't send her back, right? No way she would post that if she was still within pause reach. Right, or Kuwait government. She would not post that. Dancing around with his My Little Pony. They'll be on the dash of the van. And then the pony sheets will be in the back. Yeah, she's already getting high with Uncle Phyllis. Yeah, of course she is. Okay, so let's go look at what's going on the YouTubes. Now, I found it interesting. I mean, a lot of people put shit up, but I found it interesting when you look at the threats that were made to pause, okay? It was the same person twice. That was it. And it was an avatar of a guy. And he couldn't spell organization, couldn't even spell Foodie Beauty. So it was somebody very, I don't know. Yeah, I think Bad Seed posted it. Okay, so let me see. I think she posted it on her community post. She may have done a video. Okay, so here's the least one that we think, I haven't read it yet. Confirms she went to Canada. That's what Bad Seed's saying. I already knew it. I knew it. Okay, here we go. Let her say whatever she wants to say. If she's really in Canada, if she's really not innocent, not guilty, then why run her away? She should stay. She should face the charges. She should, oh, this was pause. She should submit all the invoices I received that she claims that she has and face the charges. Okay, I'll confront all the charges. But instead, she fled. I told you. I told you. Instead, she fled. Like she's saying that she's in Canada. Why are you fleeing? Why you fleeing? That means she knows what she did and how much money she made out of the animals. She knows very well. That's why she flipped. Of course, she made $200 on she made $200 in super chat, or no wait, $200 on PayPal. Right? And then 5 in super chats. I told you she fled. I did all the math on the time she would be gone, and she was right on time to go on social media when I knew her flight would land. Give or take 2 hours, and I was right on the time. I have a feeling Chantal's on a plane. Oh, Bad Seed knew it too. Here we go. There's Salah. First complaint is already submitted to the social affairs and will be going to the public prosecutor. This news is confirmed and we'll be sharing the documents soon. Okay. Why is there a picture of Salah? What's happening here? Oh, that was from Are You Serious? I can see the owl. Okay. Okay, the do your worst thing, yeah. That's when I knew she was taken off. Do your worst. I knew it. I thought she was probably sitting in the, she was waiting in Doha when I think she posted that, waiting in Doha. Let's see. Then there's other stuff, right? I wanted, does anybody know who posted, pause, Kuwait just gave confirmation that she fled. She left Salah there, yeah. Oh, that was the medicine they got at the pharmacy. At the garage. Right. Where you missed the part where about Salah that pause. That's what I'm trying to find. Is there a second page? Wait. There's nothing else on this. There's nothing else on this one. So somebody else must have posted. It's on Twitter. Oh, Bad Seeds video. Okay, let's go to her video. Let's watch it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everybody lean in. Let me put the speaker on. This is where we're at, folks. Psychoville. Foodie, you are the only international event. I feel like she was watching Vitaly and she was watching Johnny Somali. It would not surprise me. It just wouldn't surprise me if she wanted to be viral. At least she got out. They didn't. All right, here we go.
Okay, so there's an update on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that, Elon Musk's platform, from Smeardrop, and it's some correspondence going, I guess, between, I don't know who it's between, maybe them and Pause Kuwait. It goes as follows. No, we never did, and we never will make fun of her weight, how she looks like, and whatever. It's like it's relevant. How she looks like, how much she weigh.
Now you got to remember, what they do is they translate their Arabic to English. So when they translate it, it gets like this. But I told you she's blaming fat phobia. She's blaming that it was all about her trying to be a good person. And they have explained over and over Kuwait law when it comes to receiving any donations or even making money in Kuwait as a visitor. They are all against the law.
We are like, notified the authorities and already been one. One complaint was already submitted to the social affairs, and it will be forwarded to the public prosecutor in Salah within tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And now we are after her husband Salah. Now we are after him.
Good Lord.
Let her say whatever she wants to say. If she's really in Canada, if she's really not innocent, not guilty, then why run her away? She should stay. She should face the charges. She should submit all the invoices.
She ran. She left Dad behind. And Julia. Whoa.
Invoices I received that she claims that she has and face the charges. Okay, I'll confront all the charges, but instead she fled. Like she's saying that she's in Canada. Why are you fleeing? Why are you fleeing? That mean she knows what she did and how much money she made out of the animals. She knows very well that she flipped. Here's the recording.
We never did, and we never will make fun of her weight, how she looks like, and whatever. It's like it's irrelevant how she looks like and how much she weighs. We are like notified the authorities and already been one.
She didn't tell us she's in Canada. She told the lawyer or whoever, or Salah told them she's in Canada. Somebody told the lawyer that she's in Canada.
Complaint was already been submitted to the social affairs, and it will be forwarded to the public prosecutors, inshallah, within tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And now we are after Salah.
Fuck. Oh my God. She said on her YouTube she was going back on her breakdown stream. I think that's where she got it from. You're thinking that they're just going with the no, they already responded to that when somebody said they were going to fast track the charges because she said she's going to flee on her live stream. But now this is the update. Why didn't you stay? Honestly, they probably were told that she left. I mean, all they have to do is look into her passport to see, right? That it was stamped that she left.
Her husband Salah. Now we are after him. Say whatever she wants to say. If she's really in Canada.
I mean, they're not saying, they're just saying if she's really in Canada, right? They're saying if she is really in Canada, let her say whatever she wants to say. She should stay. She should have stayed and faced the charges. Wow. Cringe Corpse, thank you for the super chat. Yikes. Wow. Well, he was on camera. We can play that too. Like his role in this and how he, I mean, we can go back. Thank God. I mean, they deleted it, but it's still all over the place. She has jeopardized everything and everyone. Whoa. And she's still puffing her chest in her community post. Does she feel any... Can you imagine if they opened the can of worms on the marriage? Raccoon Man, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think she dumped the hijab? They do have a Halloween city there, right? Disguises. She got into some westernized clothes. Well, best she could, right? Put on a wig. But that passport's everything, right? The passport says exactly who she is. And she's got a hijab on, right? In the passport, so she has to wear it. She left Salah holding the bag. He'll get deported. Fuck. They are charging a preacher, an imam, a preacher that has a PhD in Kuwait for taking donations for a needy family. A PhD. And you think Gunther from Cornwall wouldn't have gotten prosecuted? Are you kidding me? She took donations to walk on a treadmill, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Constantly, any donations in Kuwait is not allowed. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jennifer, for being a member of the Willies for 16 months. I think things are about to get real. Here's why I don't think they'll get real. She was a visitor. I think residents like the preacher, the imam, and Salah, they're the ones they really come down on that are residents. I don't think visitors get what, and he knows it. I think they would just send her, hope she runs, and then just not allow her to ever return. Cringe Corpse, thank you for the super chat. Our goddess of gluttony. She went running. I don't think they'll do anything to her. I don't think they'll do anything to her. I really don't. She was a visitor. And she's from Canada. She's not a resident with a Syrian passport in their country living. All the donations and stuff will get him deported. Especially if they are able to track wire transfers from her bank account to his. Dude, he's got to be shitting himself. And I called it. When she got to Kuwait and she was filming in the car, like day 2, the oil fields, I was like, oh shit, that's a no-no. I said, she's going to get this guy deported to Syria. And here we are. They can extradite, yes, but are her crimes as a visitor, Canada and Kuwait are kind of like the USA and Kuwait, right? Like she will be treated a little differently because she's Canadian. You know what I'm saying? Are her crimes so horrible? I mean, maybe if she would have committed them alone, but I think they're going to go after Salah. Yeah, they're not extraditable crimes, I don't think. Under a tourist visa, I just don't think so. Not to extradite her. Laws are laws, but she didn't stick around, did she? We know she's done a lot over there. If they don't make an example of her, then they are saying non-citizens can pull any grift they want. Listen, they got residents pulling grifts. And I think that's what they're more interested in, letting the residents know by using Salah as an example. There's not a lot of tourism in Kuwait, can we be honest? But they could end up reaching out to YouTube and getting her channel taken down. Since most of it went through AdSense and Google. Now that's something that they could have some power. This is going to be nuts. Corey, thank you so much for the super chat. Foodie's new song, Run Better Run, Outrun, Pause. Run better run, outrun, pause. I love it. Yeah, she filmed graves and shit. There's so much. The list is so long. I pointed it out, even when she got there, that you need a film permit to be able to film in Kuwait, because they need to know what you're going to film. They have to approve it. I said all this, and she called me basically an idiot. Like, whatever, dude. Good luck to you. And then I said she's going to get him deported. By the time all this is over, she's going to get him deported. Foodie doesn't even know Canadian laws. How is she supposed to know laws anywhere else? She don't even know that she's supposed to pay taxes. She still thinks Google's her employer. She shouldn't even be out. She shouldn't even be allowed to be in the wild. Yeah. Well, Ann Paz said that they will rescue Julia. Can you imagine if Julia ended up in the United States? Everybody started putting in their, we'll take her. We'll take her. Could you imagine? Can you even imagine? If that happened. I'm allergic to cats. No, thank you. Especially long-haired. Holy shit. Plus Tiggs and Julia? Are you kidding me? I don't need that kind of stress. Is it true that her trustee of her tax debt has filed? I don't know. I wouldn't know that shit. I don't look into her personal finances. I just cover what I see on the tubes. Some of y'all are too invested. Tiggs would never, no, he'd probably love a kitty cat more than he would a dog. He looks at a dog as a threat. Kitty cat, he'd probably cuddle. Salah will hand over Julia over. He's not going to fight about it, no. But he also has friends and family that may take her in. Put in your application to pause that you want Julia if she gets rescued. And then you can show Foodie over your dead what? Over your cold dead what? Thank you, Maybella, for 5 gifted memberships. I love you. Yeah, or Yaba, right? Yaba, have another cat. Julia. Leong's like, I've already put in the application. Welcome new members. Kaibala is laughing her ass off. So is he who shall not be named. Only Foodie can go to Kuwait and create an international incident. Or Goose Chuck, yeah. She could probably use a barn cat. Foodie the fugitive arc incoming. This is crazy. I spoke to my uncle, a prominent DC lawyer. They want her out of the country. They'll place a stamp on her passport and that'll be the end of it. That's exactly what I think happened. Absolutely. She got out. They want her out of the country. They're sick of hearing her name through phone calls. And they have not left the Kuwait government alone since Foodie's been over there, telling them all about the shit she's been doing, right? And this was the incident where an organization could say, we're coming for you, right? And she bolted. That's all they wanted. She was embarrassing herself and the country, and she's a Canadian. Do you see what I'm saying? They wanted her to just leave and never come back. I even said there's going to come a point where they're just going to not allow a reentry. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen. She went home. She's going to take a break till all this shit dies down. Then she's going to pop on with some new story that, it didn't work out for her. They wanted her to leave. She doesn't want the world to know she ran. She ran. She can't stay off YouTube. She just proved it. There is no lawyer. No lawyer would drop. They would lose their shit if you had a case. And they would drop your case. They would literally say, I'm not even helping you. You went on and made a post like that against an organization. All she's doing is hurting Salah. She's already home. She's been gone for 48 hours. She's home. Attention all Canadians, go outside and sniff the air. Right. Anyway, let me go over to Milky and see what she put up, because everybody's Milky this, Milky that. I don't watch Milky. Oh, not because I don't like her. It's just she's so much younger than me. I just don't. Beezers are now being Islamophobic. Oh, here it is. So if you look at, it was one person. It was one person, I'll show you. This person right here that I think was using Salah's picture, holding a cat or something. It's blurred, but isn't that Salah's picture? That's a troll that hates Foodie. That ain't a beezer. Or it's Rojo, thank you so much. I'm not familiar with what will happen to Salah if deported. If he's deported, he'll be deported to Syria. Yeah, that's probably the worst thing that could happen for him. But I guess you FAFO. So anyway, they were just calling them these words, which is terrible and it's disgusting. So it's somebody that is trying to get Foodie in more trouble by being extra. Yeah, he'll be deported to Syria if he doesn't have to pay a fine or serve time. He's left with the consequences, just like Pete's was with the villa. The fact they use Salah as a profile pic holding a cat, yeah, that is not reaction channels. No. And it was the same person. It was 2 comments. Same person. The same. Nobody else was doing that because they have respect for Pause, right? And the work they do. This is somebody that wanted like Foodie to look like racist or something. They really wanted to bury her. Her beezers are so anxious to get back to beezing. Yeah, you still think it was a beezer, huh? Really, son? It would be one that is let's say scorned. Once she is scorned before. Her beezers are actually her worst enemy. True, they may want it to be blamed on us, probably. Salah deserves everything. He started with the weird excitement he got attacking All right, do you guys want to... Attacking reactors? He was just doing what she said makes money. That's what he was doing. He was trying to be a reaction channel, right? Going after people He sucked at it, but he was playing the YouTube game that Foodie tells him that, you know, reacting to reactors makes the money, and so does overeating. That was part of her lure to do what she always did on YouTube, because when she first went there, I mean, she said the word ass and he kicked her. He made her wait till he ate, and everything changed. All of a sudden, he just got more pathetic. It was weird, dude. He went from like, fix your hijab, right? To, yeah. I go, what's happening? Yeah, he got submissive. She became the dom. Yeah. He definitely couldn't control her after a while. We tried to warn him. I mean, he should have watched her videos. He would have known. She beat him down. And now look. Can you imagine ruining a guy's life? And you flee to save your own son. You know I'm not mentally ill. You know physically I can't do jail time. Didn't even stick around. Remember, she would have fought a war for him. Remember, people said, aren't you afraid of war breaking out? I will stay right here and fight in a war for my family. Well, apparently you won't. Rebecca, thank you for the super chat. Teardrop popped on the oven top to evaporate herself. The oven don't work, thank God, because she would have put her head in it. Syria will, oh my God. Dude, she said it on a live stream. Her first thought was to run. And thank God she put that on the YouTube. I'm like, she's out. She is going to be gone so fast. And when I seen that 10 p.m. on Saturday, because that's when all this went down. 10 p.m. was the last flight out of Kuwait to Doha. But it was an 8.5-hour layover. So she stayed in Doha. And until she could get on the flight to Canada. And I did the math of how long it would take. And I'll be damned if she didn't land when I thought she would and got right to the social media. I'm telling you. And you know what, Foodie? If you're such a boss bitch and you're not afraid of anything because you didn't do anything wrong, then cam up. Like she always says, cam up, go live. You ain't afraid of nothing, girl. You got this. Cam up in Kuwait. Yeah, I didn't think so. YouTube won't give chance to get money from this. Can you imagine if Kuwait was able to even put a halt on her YouTube pay? OMG. You know she over there changing bank accounts. You know she on the YouTube changing bank accounts. Meg, welcome to the Willies. Anyway, we're just drumming up a whole scenario. Listen, we write movies better than Foodie can be in one, okay? It ain't that big a deal. Everybody relax. We don't do parasocial relationship with Foodie. She's a show we watch, just like when you all tuned into your favorite shows. Or even your soap operas. You just cuss them out, and you're like, what if this? What if that? That's what we do. I know this is a little more real than that, but we need to still address it as a show. It's just a show. Larkana, thank you. Welcome to the Willies. All right, so let's go over the freak out. Because some people were like, this is staged. And I'm like, nah, she had the same freak out from when BBJ got rescued and Salah came in her chat and said, FFG has your cat. Right? And she was like, what? Right? Right? So she came on alive, literally had wrapped pants around her head. And you could see it. She had the quivering lip. She was calling the cops, getting a lawyer. None of it happened, by the way. I'm going to sue you. None of it happened. It's not going to happen. Pause. She doesn't have the guts to go to court. She would fake something. Or crap herself. That would be so bad. How did I just find this channel? Subscribe. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, love you. You'll have a good time over here. To be honest, I never thought Kuwait era would end like this. You know, I really didn't either. This is the gift. I thought, you know, it's going to be something like... I didn't even know, as you know, as a visitor, she couldn't even register Julia, which means she would have never been able to take Julia with her on a plane. Only if her and Salah go meet in another country, but now he's got to go down for her crimes. Well, he's part of it. I'll show you. This is so much. Okay, Looney. I know Looney has it. Oh my God. It's Looney Foodie Beauty now. Because every time you looked up their channel, Looney Tunes came up. And they probably got old. Like, they needed to build a channel. And they couldn't do it that way. Okay. Looney Foodie Beauty. All right, let's find the video. Key! This is a banger, as Yaba would say, and I used to say. All right, let's do this. So I'm over here on Looney Foodie Beauty. Always grabs the clips pretty quick. Getting very quick at it. Make sure you're subscribed. They do a great job. All right, here we go. This is the night it all went down. This is the night the lights went out in Kuwait. Okay, 2 days ago. 48 hours ago. Okay. This is called the crash out, folks. Here we go.
Okay. Did you see it moving?
Now, what she's upset about, this is just me stopping real quick, sorry. What she's upset about is she couldn't keep that kitten because somebody called Salah. I think it was the guy, the pharmacy tech guy. I think he said, you guys could get in big trouble for this, right? Because he had the live stream on while he was in there talking to the guy. And she was talking about money and donations. And they were watching her inside there. And he goes, that's illegal. Take the cat back now. That's who I think said it. It was the pharmacy guy. He knew. And they were watching the live. And he was no vet, right? He may have gave him some antibiotics. Veterinary antibiotics, but I think he's the one. And she was crying because she wanted that kitten so bad. That's what she was trying to get over before this bombshell. For real. And I think he requested she take it down, right, because she filmed him. Yep.
Do you ever get like a weird heartbeat in your eye? I'm ready to bees.
Foodie, it's not a heartbeat. It's just a twitching muscle. And when you're stressed or upset, it can make it twitch. It ain't that big a deal. Settle down there, winged eyes.
Not much. I didn't go live yesterday, so I thought I better go tonight. Swollen? Yeah. I know, it's weird. Eye twitches. Very strange. Hey, Nicole. No, I'm not. Salah's picking up gelato ice cream stuff, but I don't feel like having anything else. I just feel blah.
Did I miss anything? I had to go pee real quick. Sorry if I missed anything in the chat. Love you. Thank you for joining memberships. Thank you for super chats. Oh my God, we have 1,300 people in here. Where's the thumbs up? I'm just kidding. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. What we're doing right now, if you just popped in, we're going to look at the body language because people were saying, I think this was planned for her to go back to Canada and not be held accountable for leaving Salah and Julia, blah, 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 because she couldn't take Julia anyway. She's not allowed to register an animal in her name as a visitor in Kuwait. There's a lot of laws over there. But anyway, she's not even allowed to adopt a cat over there. So no matter what she's saying on her community post, she's trying to come out, you know, that she's being attacked and all this shit. But the truth is she broke some laws and she ran. But no, I don't think it was planned. I think this was her out, though.
The filter's weird. whatever, I'm like natural bags under my eyes.
It's because you were crying because you wanted the kitten. And you found out at that moment that what you guys were doing was illegal.
Hey, Barbara. No, I wasn't crying.
Yeah, you were. Duh.
I've been beezing. I just did a fast job just to look more like, without any makeup, I'd probably look like dead. You're in a depression hole? Yeah, me too, ECP, honestly. I'm just like, I just feel really jaded and non-optimistic right now about stuff.
She feels jaded because she really, really wanted that kitten. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to guess that if she did leave and they just wanted her gone, they're not going to do anything, period, the end. They're going to go after Salah because he's a resident with a Syrian passport. That's who's going to get in trouble. I'm going to guess that maybe if they really wanted to, like, pause, not Kuwait, but pause, I believe they could possibly get her in trouble with YouTube, which is another reason she may not be going live or anything or doing any content. But I still believe she'll be on the community post and shit because she's going to run her mouth for sure. Catty Kitty, thank you for the super chat. My life is full, but this stuff is karma personified. She and he deserve it. Arrogant piece of shit. I'm telling you, right? But I do believe the lawyer could investigate her YouTube channel, which will get her in trouble with YouTube. So yeah, I believe that could happen if they wanted to. Pause wanted to do something.
No, Annarelle, I didn't just wake up.
Yes, fat shit and bubblegum. I love your name. Salah did get used Skechers from Allah before Foodie got there. That post was to make fun of Salah. Yes. Borrowed tennis shoes. Yep. That was a hit at Salah. He is probably so livid that he's going to be in trouble. And she ran.
Honestly, seeing you guys helps, though, honestly.
And never took him to Canada after 2.5 years dealing with her. This is the best. Oh my God.
What is there not to be optimistic about?
Now, they'll definitely stamp her passport. She won't be going back.
I feel like every day, I hate people more and more.
Do you though, Foodie? Even Salah, I'm guessing.
That's just honestly how I feel. And I blame the internet for that. And I blame myself for exposing myself to the internet. But then
As you should, and you're still doing it on your community post. Because what? You have no impulse control and you can't help yourself. You're still trying to look like a rose in this whole situation to where you will make up your own reasons that Pause came after you. Jeez.
And I come on here and I talk to you lovely people and it gives me a bit of hope. Did the law come? No. You'll never make people happy no matter what you do.
Collinwood, thank you so much for a 20 spot. Foodie Beauty saying this is the last word I'm speaking of. This is code for I'm going to speak the shit out of this. Amen. Amen. Oh, and I'm looking forward to it. God, this is the best soap opera. I love a defiant grown-up. I love someone who has something to say about everything they see and read. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. It's just, I don't know how to explain how I feel.
Can you imagine telling all your beezers you're fine, everything's fine, I'm okay, and then you abandoned your beezers too? The ones that sent you money for your grift for goals and your donations for kitty cat food and kitty cats, and you just abandoned them. That's wild. If you're okay, why abandon them?
I just feel grossed out, that's all. And just down.
She's mad because she didn't get to keep the kitten. That's what this was about.
Let's celebrate our wins this week. Fuck everyone else's opinion. F everyone else. Yeah, true. Good idea, ECP.
Hey, ECP, Are you still celebrating Foodie's wins this week? He's the P. Come on over here and tell us about it. Come on now. How do you feel about being abandoned after all the support? I mean, she said she's doing fine.
How is Bruce? I have no idea, Kristen. Honestly, I can't find him, so...
Oh, you went back to get him? Aw. Well, it's okay. Paws has him. And the mom. And the sister. You would have taken him from his whole family.
He were in my apartment?
You even admitted in your community post. When we seen the mom there, we gave the kitten back. So how'd you know what the mom looks like? How'd you even know unless you were stalking that mom and those kittens? How would you have known? So you knew there was another kitten. You literally took that kitten from its mom and knew what you were doing. That's some cold stuff, man.
That would be a different story. I could keep eyes on him, right? People have a chance to just know what's happening. Yeah, I don't just mean myself. I just mean in general. Like, I don't know.
That is heartless, Melanie.
You ever just scroll social media and you get grossed out by the negative stuff, and then people who are like overly positive?
Then you can't help yourself even though you've consulted a lawyer to still threaten pause? Yeah, that like a lawyer would have told you to do that. Genius level.
If you get
that lawyer from TikTok should be fired.
grossed out by that too. Like, just nothing makes you happy. Nothing. I'm in one of those moods, you know. I know it'll pass, but...
Salah, before all this goes down, can you do us some favors? Can you just go live? Please? Please, Salah, please. Can we have like a Q&A? Could you go live, sir, please? We'll all show up on your monetized channel. Hell, why don't you just go into Foodie's channel, change the password. Never mind. Cherry Blossom, thank you so much for the super chat. Foodie's all bark, no bite. The cats are going to North America before Salah. Ain't that sad? But it's great for the kitties. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Just, you know.
She's eating the orange julep and drinking the gravy from the poutine as we speak. She ain't got a worry in the world. And she's watching us. Everybody wave to Foodie. Hey, Foodie. Oh, Canada.
Sometimes just life feels dark. That's it. The vet won't keep them. At least that one, I don't know.
Thank you, Lord of the Flies, for being a member for 1 month of the Willies. Using her university degree rewriting history. Yeah, she has a university degree in public storytelling. That's it.
I don't know about another one, but now I can't find it.
The only other thing she'd qualify for is underwater basket weaving. Oh, no, she wouldn't even be able to do that underwater. Ah, Misty, this is crazy, I know.
And I haven't heard back from the organization I reached out to as to whether they had him or not. I gave them all the information, so...
She did reach out to Paws. She sent them pictures. They went and got the kittens, and Foodie said, I can't believe you're taking credit for rescuing them. They actually rescued them, Foodie. You didn't. You stole a kitten. You didn't rescue the family. There's no law against that, except for you asked for donations. Bloop! They put that all over the internet, too. Yes, you did.
Yeah, I have a lot to celebrate. It's not that. I'm not ungrateful for my life. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know.
She hates it there.
I know, I try not to, like, take it out on people around me, like, and be, you know, crabby. So what I do is I just leave me be.
In case you're wondering, this channel, Looney Foodie Beauty, changes the audio. Like with an echo back to regular because they're transforming it.
Just need some time because I don't want to be crabby, you know? But I could never, honestly, this cat is like, baby!
Abandoned.
You're only baby!
Abandoned.
Come show everybody your beautiful self, baby.
Yeah, I seen her running around doing the Sarah Lee account, and I did the math, and that's when she would have been waiting in Doha till morning to fly out. Yep.
Shaved one. Oh, so much better. I'm so happy. Crazy Frog. Salah does his best to cheer me up. I'm grateful for him, but...
There's no deposit on that apartment. Their name's not even on it. They were basically hiding in an apartment under somebody else's name. That supposedly a lawyer went there to serve papers or some shit, and they said that they don't have anybody living there under that name, or the Haras, whatever the guy's name is, the Haddis, isn't it the Haddis, is friends with Salah, so he might have just, no, it could be somebody that Salah knows. I don't know, but it's going to be a whole thing. All the videos are out there that they were living together unmarried in an apartment, and you can't do that in Kuwait. If you even have a loophole marriage, you give up living together. You give it up. That's part of the loophole misyar marriage. So even if they were able to get a misyar marriage, just temporarily, you give up living together.
Even I don't know. It's even with that, it's so hot. You saw all the cats hiding, and I just don't even want to think about it. Honestly, I just don't even want to, like, a part of me never wants to go back to that park, because if I see, like, the mom, or if I see...
Oh, honey, you don't have to worry about it. They've been rescued. You're about to find out in your chat.
Any of the cats deceased, like, I can't handle that, like, mentally, like, I can't, Fake outrage, I know. But it's so, like, gross.
Yeah, I think he has something to do. Remember how she said he just collects the money? Do you think they got to live there and he collected the rent for the owner, who's probably an actual Kuwaiti? He was the one that would collect the rent? Because they do have people that do that in Kuwait. It's part of their job, and then they get to live. And I think she was thinking that they had to pay rent, but he was pocketing it. I mean, he'll have plenty of money for a lawyer after 2.5 years of pocketing $1,700 a month. Once again, she gave all her money away to a guy. Oh my God. I swear you can't make this shit up. Sorry, that was Siri. Go away, Siri. Go away, go away. Gosh.
Rubbish. Anyway. Yeah, using the word monster. Like, imagine. Like...
So, if you fled to Canada to avoid even answering any questions, and showing invoices and proof, like you said you would, and you were going to fight this and da-da-da-da-da. If you actually ran to Canada, you wouldn't call yourself a monster for letting Salah pick up all the charges. Okay.
Set up a cat sanctuary. Yeah, we really have the means for that. I don't really want to go into what happened with the whole situation of how we were advised.
Oh, I can tell you right now, because you returned that cat. You didn't even bring that cat home. So I think it was the guy in the pharmacy garage. He's just a guy that stocks the shelves, and he gave him some antibiotics. There's nothing wrong. Listen, they do have ringworm, though. You might want to take a shower with a tire brush when you get home. You might want to let Smee know that you may or may not kissed a kitten that had ringworm. I think it's important you let her know. And take a nice, tire brush shower.
That it was in our best interest to return the cat. But that's what happened, yeah.
Why are we picking zits?
That's the truth. Yeah, if I left the cat, they would have been like, you're so horrible.
But you did leave the cat. But it's okay. Paws rescued them.
But,
I know, Reptile. What the F, right? And ear mites, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I said, Teddy. Between her and Pete's, they may have enough money for a rundown van. Right? Pull the seats out, throw some air mattresses in the back, and hit the road. Let's start vlogging.
You had to quit a job with working with animals?
She was itching her face. Holy shit. And she had her chin on that cat's face. Oh, my God. Oh, can we all take a moment? This is like a really sad moment, you guys. Can we all say thanks to Bruce for leaving a little bit of a memory behind, known as ringworm? Thank you, Bruce. Carry on, Foodie.
It's so awful, I know. Honestly, it's so like... we played chase earlier a little bit. I love it. I'm so out of shape, but I will play chase with her around the apartment because...
She's not leaving that chin alone. Oh my God, I'm getting the jeebies. Oh my God, why did you tell me this?
Sorry for my pimple. When I'm nervous, I don't know, I just feel off right now.
You should. It's called a premonition that you're about to go to jail because that guy told you what you guys were doing was illegal and you filmed it live. You can't make this shit up.
She's ready to play pounce. Like what we do is like, I know when she's like hyper and she'll come up to me and go, "Meow," and then I'll get up and go, "I'm going to get you. I'm going to get this baby. I'm going to
Oh, please film it.
get this baby."
Oh, that's right. You did. It was horrifying. Is no man in his life a transgender? Not according to my birth certificate, but it is questionable. I do have big balls.
And then I'll chase her here. She'll run on the treadmill. And then when I go to run back, she'll chase after me on the couch and go like this at me. And I'll just chase her around. What? Because you fat silly girl. Yeah, I don't know, Larry, really. I don't make the rules, you know. She's mad about her butt shape. And the guy had to keep bringing her to us because he kept like...
Okay, you're going to tell us what a great pet owner you are because you shaved Julia's butt. After 2.5 years, you had to let whoever might be watching this that you're a great cat mom and all you wanted to do was save that kitten's life even though you were stealing it from its mama.
You have to redo it 3...
Cute. Yeah, this ought to be played in court. Are you going to leave out the part where it took you 1.5 years to vaccinate the cat and 2 years to neuter it? And you put depot shots, which I'm going to guess is the same pharmacy tech dude, in its hip? You know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't want to put the money out, then don't own a pet.
Yeah.
It's amazing when someone can eat $3,000 a month in food bill, but they can't spend $400 to take care of an animal. That is nuts.
I don't know. We'll see. Probably a good idea. But, like, then I let people win, you know? Like...
She doesn't like to let people win. Right there was something important. She doesn't like to see people win, which is why she's still going after Paws and saying what she finally wants to say because she can't say it in Kuwait over there in Canada. You gonna stir up some shit in Canada now? You need to go live on an island all alone. Fine, have some Wi-Fi because I want to see it. But you need to stay out of people's lives, ma'am.
Just do what feels right for you. They rescued Bruce and his... Who did?
Here we go. They rescued Bruce and his family. Who did? Here we go.
What? Who?
Got ringworm in the eyes, too? Girl, you're a mess.
Paul's Kuwait just uploaded up. No way, let me check.
She's all excited. Until she comes back. She's gonna go check out Paws Kuwait's website, folks. Let me see, they rescued them? Oh my God, Wait a minute. Rosie, thank you for the super sticker. I love you. We won. First place. We knew this would happen. She went back to Canada. Bloop, bloop. Quit putting ringworms in the chat. Y'all sick in the head.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Now, this is the moment she knew she fucked up.
So, I guess they've been rescued.
Oh, boy. Drink that water. She got pasty mouth from this one.
But I feel like haters probably, like, bombarded them, too.
Here we go. Blame us. Honey, you have more haters than could fill a stadium for Super Bowl. You're going to have to be more specific.
And now they're like, we're not accepting. There's like this big drama post on their page. Like, We are dealing legally with people asking for illegal donations for the...
Boom! You even said it out loud. Had nothing to do with rescuing cats. You could have rescued that kitten if it was old enough and weaned. Never take a kitten from its mama. Anyway, you just said it. You know it has nothing to do with rescuing a cat. It said donations. Back it up. Listen, she knows exactly why she's in trouble.
On their page, like, we are dealing legally with people asking for illegal donations for the cat.
Boom. Illegal donations against the law. Colleen, how come now? Oh, there it is. Thank you so much for the super chat. No madness, I love how you call her out for who she is. I just love calling out the content. And then I like to look for her where she backpedals. And then she changes the story. That's my favorite part of her show. And, of course, all the shenanigans, you know, like Lucille Ball kind of shit.
Cat, like what? I hope they're not referring to me because I did not do that whatsoever. Like what?
Like you did. Okay, let's just line it all up for you, princess. Hold on, everybody. I know exactly where this one is. It is, shit. Is it Perfectly Imperfect? The other one, she doxed and made her daughter afraid to go to school. Another one of her love. Here we are. Here it is, listen.
They're like, we're not accepting. There's like this big drama post on their page, like, we are dealing legally with people asking for illegal donations for the cat. Like what? I hope they're not referring to me because I did not do that whatsoever. Like what? If we take her, will you guys help us? Like, for real? Start a GoFundMe?
And then she pinned her PayPal that says, save the kitten.
No, we could just do my PayPal if you guys want to send money to the... She's panting. Okay, let's bring her home.
That's when they got excited. Now she says it again. I'm going
to put my PayPal after so we can directly get the money so that we can buy stuff for her. Oh, can I give you that?
Bloop. There it is. Saving the kitty. I didn't do that whatsoever. Foodie, come on now. You think this is our first rodeo? Oh yeah, Salah said it too. Let's see how much more grifting there was.
If you guys want to help out, the vet's going to be a bit costly.
Yeah, Salah posted the link.
It's just an unexpected expense. I know, we're going to do our best. But if you want to help, that's my PayPal. We are dealing legally with people asking for illegal donations for the cat. Like what? I hope they're not referring to me because I did not do that whatsoever. Like what?
Whatsoever. God, we are just haters. No, we're truth tellers and you hate it. That's the truth.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm getting in shit. I bet you I'm going to get in crap for trying to be nice and help them. If it weren't for me...
now you're changing it. It wasn't about you helping. It was about you illegal donations against the law in Kuwait. Foodie, follow the bouncing ball. Illegal donations. You already said it. You know what you did.
For me, they even used my pictures on their page.
It wasn't her face. It was the pictures she sent. Or the pictures that were actually in her video. That's what it looked like. When Salah was filming, returning the kitten, it looks like it was taken from the video. I don't believe for a minute you set those pictures.
He even used my pictures on their page.
I think you were going to go back and get the kitten.
Yes, they're harassing everybody. They're not suing me because I'm not paying a dime.
Whoa! She said that with her full chest. They're not going to sue me because I'm not paying a dime. I have Burger King to eat. You are not dipping into my food budget. Salah already dips into my food budget. I do not. You eat too much.
Like, I need to get out of this country, man. Like, insane. Which country villainizes people for trying to help? Like,
now you're changing it. You already know what it's about.
What?
Yeah, and they're not suing you, Foodie. They're going to charge you criminally. That's why you ran. What's going to happen to Salah? Do you even care? The man you married, that you tried to convince us was the love of your life, even though he cheated on you every turn, and you caught him constantly?
Like, yeah, they use my pictures that I sent them initially, and then go check out the post. It's like,
She is freaking out. I told you this isn't planned. She's freaking out. As soon as they said they were going to go after her for illegal donations, Pause Kuwait posted that because they had the cats and she went online saying people could donate and she'd still take the meds, feed, water. She knew all along she couldn't ask for donations. Truth. Well, she does now, right? Don't worry about it. She's in Canada. She got away scot-free. Unless the lawyer goes after her AdSense or her Google, YouTube channel. But Salah's going to take the heat. And unfortunately, it's not going to turn out well for him. I hope he has wasta. Ha!
I'm gonna go get it.
I don't even think wasta, connections, can save him from this.
I'm not getting
Especially if they dig into them living together, dig into them, her putting money in his account. He's not really working. If it digs into a lot of corruption, he's gonna be gone.
Don't tell me
Deported. Wasta means you have connections. She's admitted it on her damn channel. That's why she could always act like she was a boss bitch over there.
to get off.
He was telling her to get off the internet. Watch. But she don't care. Watch.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm not getting off. Don't tell me to get off.
He was warning her, yes.
Of course, Nicole, you got doxxed, of course. These are the people who say that we're bad people. Do you see what I mean?
No, it was Pause and Pause Kuwait that said you're bad people. You always think it's the reaction channels. That's hilarious. Hilarious.
Do you see how they are?
We had no clue. We live in the United States of America. We have no clue that all the donations you've been doing, grift for gold, grifts to go eat, grifts to go to the bookstore, all of that was illegal in Kuwait. And you making money in Kuwait, I knew that was illegal. You need a work permit to make money in their country.
How is it illegal, for me to take the cat and people said they would help with money to bring him to the vet?
No, you asked them to help. You asked. You also asked people to feed you and feed the cats at the beach. Remember all that? All that was illegal.
But it's okay for that organization to ask for donations.
No, they don't ask for donations. You have to contact Sania, and then she sends a link to you to the animal hospital of Kuwait, because even Pause Kuwait cannot take donations. It's illegal through Kuwait. God, you don't research a damn thing.
Like what?
That's why they rejected you offering to send donations. They're not allowed to.
Shut up, Selena. I'm not mad they got rescued.
Yes, she is, because she wanted that kitten.
I need to get out of here. I can't.
Here we go. And you don't think she didn't flee. Come on. Ha ha ha. She went into panic mode. I'm actually surprised she wasn't running back and forth with suitcases and clothes and Pappy. Right? Kissing Julia on the head. Bye, gotta go. Door slams, right? I am shocked that wasn't even part of this stream.
Doxy Nicole was the worst bullying. Yeah, but we're the bullies, right? We're the bullies. Okay. Yeah, someone probably sent messages saying I'm
Quit itching your chin there, ringworm.
a scammer, exactly.
Raccoon Man, thank you so much for the super chat. Jeez, Louise, this one. Please look up fraud under Islamic law. Salah is under legal, and his family dishonor is a huge problem. I'm afraid to. Now that I know they're going after Salah because she fled the country, and all they wanted was for her to leave, they're going to go after Salah because he should know better. He's a resident. But I was so afraid to look at what's going to happen to him I mean, of course it was a choice. You can't be deceptive and corrupted in a country that will get rid of you if they find out. You know what I'm saying? Ring a ding worm. But I was afraid to look. I really was. Because I just feel like he's just not that bright. You know what I mean? I mean, he's bright enough to say he hates Western Christian women and he wants to grape them with his Frankenweenie. I mean, he's brave enough to say that stuff, but I don't think he can handle being deported to Syria. Hopefully they got family there.
Exactly. Yeah, I use my
Oh
platform
my God, she's still scratching it.
to help. Good luck. Send the law after me. I'm getting out of here. Honestly,
Send the law after me. I'm getting out of here. And that's what she did.
I'm not staying here. Nope. Canada
You're
beast.
going to take all your problems to your family who have been 2.5 years drama-free. And you're going to take it over there. Oh my God. Now, will she stay offline? Maybe in her community post, but no, that's her only income. There's no way. She's going to try to figure this out. How she can get back to working.
Peace for life. That's it. Because I'm not staying somewhere where I get in legal trouble for helping a kitten
So you left Sla and Julia.
from dying. Like, no way. Nope.
She can't handle the law. She can't handle court. That she can't handle. She cannot handle. Did you go check her Tinder? I don't think it will. She'd be up that quick, pussycat. I hope Marty sees this in Cuba, right? Wherever he's at, heaven, Cuba, whatever. He's drinking a pina colada somewhere.
Yeah, exactly, Kristen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving here.
Why's your chin itching that you rubbed on a kitty cat with ringworm and ear mites? Did you take a shower when you got home? Probably not.
This is ridiculous.
She was wearing that hijab. Oh my God, she was wearing that hijab with the striped dress. She didn't wash it. Oh my God. Oh yeah, she's gonna make bank in Canada. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, this is her scared face. What do I do? Oh my God. I can't believe this is happening. There's no way she'd stick around to find out. She ain't doing the find out part of her fuck around, but Salah has to.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you think it's the ear mites? They've embedded themselves in here? Because she was rubbing her face on the kitten's side of its face where the ears were. Ah, you got me itching. Oh my God. Oh my God, can you imagine? She pops online and she's trying to use a filter to get rid of a big ring. You know what I mean? Ah, you guys stop, please. Oh my God. I'm scratching my head.
They're not suing anybody. It's ridiculous.
No, charging you criminally is different than suing. Yeah, was it all worth it, Chantal?
Salah's messaging me right now. Your best thing is to stop messaging me because you're getting me mad too. I'm tired of holding in how I feel. I'm tired of being silenced. I need to leave here so I can speak my mind, okay? I need to get the hell out of here.
Bloop! This is why I think she's in Canada. She just said it. Here we go. We're doing the back and forth thing. You'll be fine. Okay. Bloop. Okay. She is speaking her mind. She is speaking her mind, right? She's speaking her mind. Oh, she took them all down. No, there it is. Right here, this big one. Speaking her mind. She landed in Canada to speak her mind. Trust and believe. Okay? And this don't give me no hand-me-down shoes is a slap across Salah's face. Just letting you know, because Allah gave him shoes when Foodie was coming to visit. Used shoes. Yeah, she thinks prosecuting is suing. These are criminal, law-breaking, criminal. She don't know. That's why she's gone.
Investigating, exactly. Bye. Don't talk to me, Salah. Thank you.
Oh my God. That's right then is when she ended this situation. Not marriage, situation.
Done. I'm leaving. I'm done. Sorry. I can't silence myself. Like, I'm done. I'm done with this whole situation. Like,
situation.
You don't know what it's like holding things in.
Now, when she logged off, this is the best part. I gotta go. I gotta talk to Salah. That is when she told him, get me out of here. Take me to the airport. I don't even know. Give me my passport. I don't know what. I'm just saying, we haven't heard from her since. You know, on video.
Get in trouble with the law for helping a cat, yeah.
Ooh, you got it on your legs, riding your horse without a saddle? Oh my God, does it make you itch like this? Is this what's going on here? She does not have a new community post. Stop it. Does she really? Yes. Imagine being a sponsored professional charity organization and you spend all day listening to trolls on the internet and running to file a case against someone for using donations they received to help a kitten in need and then threatening to go after an innocent family if they can't get me. She's in Canada. She's in Canada. Oh my, if they can't get me, she's in Canada. You bitch, you left me to hold all the pieces. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, I am having a moment. Okay, what else did she say? Yep, nice professional behavior. And then they wonder why anyone would want to flee. Oh my God, she's in Canada. I knew she would give herself away because she wants to go live and she wants to say it with her full chest. Her full chest. We gotta refresh this shit. I told you, she's somewhere she can't go live. She's getting ready to though. Ooh! No, that's the one. That's the one. Salah is screwed. He hates her. Go live, Foodie. You might as well get it all off your chest. We'll be here for you. Do it. Okay, go ahead.
We're asking for donations for help. Yeah. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. If I can't have the freedom to say what I need to say here, I'm out. I'm done.
Salah, you might want to go live. Oh my God. This is going to be Crackhead Olympics. This is going to be cat. We'll call it the Cat Head Olympics. If he goes live and she goes live, yeah, she goes, I'm out.
And now Salah's giving me shit. He's giving me trouble.
Yep. Because he lives in Kuwait, Foodie. And you took off on him. Oh my God. He's going to be left holding the whole bag. And the cat. You left Julia. What happened to if there was a war in Kuwait? And you said, I'm not worried about it. I'll fight the war with my family, my cat, and my husband. The first sign of trouble. She bolted. And left the cat. Because she couldn't take the cat.
Yelling at me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going home.
What will happen to his family? I don't know. I don't even want to read about it because I'm pretty sure it's going to be sad.
He's yelling at me for speaking my mind. That's how I...
But in her defense, a little bit here. He didn't tell her. That was illegal. They were both running a money game on her channel. So I'm just saying.
Anyways, you get in trouble. Yeah. For speaking your mind, so I'm out.
Why do you think she's speaking her mind now? Because she got out. Oh my God. Oh yeah, she told everybody she was leaving. I knew she was leaving. I knew it. Oh. Wow. Dude, they haven't even made a movie this good. Ever. 90 Day Fiancé don't even, nothing compares to this. It could affect his whole family, yes. I don't want to read about it. Raccoon Man did and said it's not good. I hate that she's getting more subscribers. Who cares about subscribers? She's going to get hella views as soon as she puts that camera on. Let's get rolling. Roll that beautiful bean footage, Foodie. What? You're okay? Go outside, sit in the woods. I don't give a shit. Go find a log. Fire up a live. Get a flashlight. Hold it on your face. Make it dramatic. Let's do it. She'll be rolling in the cash. You want to get a place? I don't suggest you take a break from the YouTubes. Come on now. Chop, chop. We're weaning. These community posts. Blah, 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 blah. No, we want to see it. We want to see the ringworm. We want to see it all. Shit. Did you see the Kuwait article? No. It would have been all over X. I looked all day. Somebody put an AI one up, like they made one up. It was kind of funny for, the Kuwait, what was it? I can't remember. Come on, Foodie, go live. I know you're in here. You keep making stupid community posts. You know exactly what's up. You'll get the views, no matter which way you spin it. Raccoon Man was in the chat. Chantal just lost 180 pounds, right? Nervous shits. Hope you got some poutine when you got there, darling. And some THC. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. The gummies, now that'll get her to go live because she loses all sense of consequence or care. She'll just be greened out. Like when she clicked on that link and everybody's like, she's not in Canada, she's not in Canada, she's not in Canada. I go, she's in Canada. And nobody would listen to me because they're all smarter than me. But I was following the breadcrumbs like I just did here. You're welcome. Anyway, when somebody exposed that she clicked the link in an email and it showed Cornwall, she waited till she got high and got her large pizza and she popped that live stream on. Fuck yeah, she did. I knew she was there. And then everybody's like, you're right. No shit. When she's gone for 48 hours, she on the run somewhere. Yeah, I know. We seen that. We read it. The professional behavior post, yeah. We're just waiting for new ones to pop up. I operate out of Bahrain for 3 years, USN Semper Fortis. Wow, Marine, right? Raccoon Man, so he knows how it works. His family's going to be in trouble along with him, right? Sassy Mango, thank you for a membership. Thank you, love you. Welcome, new member. Come on, Foodie. You got to make money, girl, if you're going to get a studio apartment or you're going to move pizza in because you can't be alone, right? And you two just feed off each other's misery. You know what I'm saying? You got to make money. This is your only job. You don't want anybody filming you as the Walmart greeter over there. Just fire up the live. We already know you're there. You just said it in your community post. You just said it. You never gonna go live again? Okay, you're lost. Another one? Okay. She's watching us. Wave to Foodie. I've told you guys to wave to her. Okay, let me refresh this. No, we already read that. We already read that one. Imagine being a professional. Imagine consulting a lawyer and you're running your mouth to professionals. Genius level. Tell her there's free pie in it for her if she goes live. Hey, you're in Canada. You can put up your PayPal for new apartment bees. TikTok. You better hurry up and get the PayPal before those people go after your YouTube. Come on, TikTok. I'll tell you what. I'm just kidding. PayPal bees. Yeah, you're in Canada. Grift away. I mean, in all honesty, she's got to get the views. You can't be taking a break. Spatula fun. Any chance that YouTube would demonetize her? Listen, this would go through some court systems, right? She needs to make all the money she can right now. She can always switch to Twitch or Instagram live streams. You can still make money. You know what I'm saying? But you need the money now. Now look at me. Look at me. You need the money now. And the people will come. If you build it, they will come. She's probably in the McDonald's drive-thru. No, she was craving poutine. And gummies. We need a good rager. We deserve one. We put up with 2.5 years with old woof woof. We put up with that for 2.5 years. We deserve this. You guys keep saying that. Let me refresh. Nope, still the same one. They could get in contact with Canada and make her pay for... they won't do that. They just wanted her gone. Salah picks the money without working. There you go. I have to drive. Thanks for keeping us updated. I'll be listening. Well, thank you, Fat Shit and Bubblegum. I love your name. That's why I'm just going to keep saying it. Fat Shit and Bubblegum. No more Crazy Frog. Can we please celebrate with a pickle, also known as Frankenweenie? Putin, wheelchair, julep, right. The pizza of Cornwall. Her passport be flagged. Yeah, she don't care. She said Canada forever bees, which means she has no plans. She ain't even going to Cuba. Like, her passport, she probably just gonna flush it, burn it. She ain't even trying ever again. I scared your cat, sorry. It was a fork gun conclusion that she was going to throw him under the bus one day. It's too bad. He didn't realize that she was always going to do this. Save yourself! I'll bet she hauled ass through that airport just to get off Kuwaiti soil, right? I'll bet you have never seen a woman pulling that many suitcases at 400 pounds, hauling ass through an airport. She never films the good shit. What's one more wire fraud charge? Set that goal. Post that GoFundMe. Go live. I just dumped my husband and cat, and I'm going to Disneyland. Kelly. Salah was told who Foodie was, but he didn't want to believe it. Well, he should have stopped anything she did over there that would jeopardize his status as a resident in Kuwait. That is on him. He's a grown man. He was 29 when she got there, but sorry. You just don't jeopardize your family, your friends. The friends backed off as fast as they could, did they not? So you don't jeopardize all these people just because now you don't have to wear borrowed shoes. You don't have to drive a busted out Honda. You get to drive a Temu car and you got new shoes. You don't sell out your family for a scam. You just don't. So whatever's coming to you, unfortunately, at your age, I hope you don't have to serve in a military over there. Good God. But it will make you grow up fast. I'll give you that. That's crazy. Hi, Logical Lolly. It will have to be different this time due to the uncontrolled diabetes. She feels the ramifications of her eating now. Oh, yeah, but she's been going through those ramifications for at least 5 years of overeating, knowing she has diabetes, and being sick. And then once she feels better, she turns around and keeps doing it. That isn't going to change. I mean, she went from metformin, Ozempic, to not taking anything, to now metformin maxed out and insulin, and she's still doing the same thing. Unfortunately, that is the only thing in her life that controls her. Yeah. She probably left everything behind. Her family will replace everything. Maybe they don't want any part of this. I don't know. The scammer was being scammed. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Salah's hiding under the bed. That weird doorbell. It sounds like a bird. Do I have a bird on here? Wait. Do I have a bird? Let me see. Oh. That was their doorbell. Why didn't I use this? Kuwait's over. That means I gotta fire this thing in the trash. That was their doorbell. Stop. I almost played Crazy Frog. Fuck, I'm throwing it away. It's scaring me. He's behind the blue couch. He's hiding at the neighbors under the crib. 500 bottles of backwash left in Kuwait, right? All those empty water bottles with just enough stinky backwash. He's crying into the Grandpa Joe. Oh, how could you do this to me? I had to sit next to you. I had to smell you. I had to wash your big back. It's all comedy, by the way. We don't bully anybody. There's no hate here. We're just watching our soap opera, enjoying it. He's sleeping on the couch by the pool. He's sleeping down there in the other guy's apartment, Haras, whatever. He's gonna, oh man. They're thinking she's either listening to Smee or Auntie's playlist. I don't know. I can't believe he washed her back. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for that coin, boy. Don't cry for me, Kuwait. Truth is, I never loved you. Good song. Do you think she'll make part 2 to the song Pathetic? We'll wait for it. All right, guys, I'm going to peace out. This has been too much. It just doesn't end with her. I'm going to do one more refresh. One more. Nope. Imagine being a supposed professional charity organization. Imagine being in Canada, running your mouth while your man is going to go through it. Just shh. 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 Yeah, please go live. Please. 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 Pretty please. I double dog dare you. I think you have to dare her. Nah, she ain't going to fall for it. She's somewhere she's not allowed to. And we want the Thailand boat footage, Salah. I know you're holding on to that with a little card with all your pictures of the women. You know the women. The big old, and the lip flip, right? Those. You're holding on to those. And the SD card. And you've got her getting off the boat in Thailand. She just made fun of your borrowed shoes. Can we please have the footage? Thank you. Go live, Salah. That'll get her on a live stream. I promise you. All right, guys. I love you all. Please have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And as the world turns. Okay. Foodie. This is epic. This is epic. This is almost better than Crackhead Olympics. All right, guys. Love y'all. Thank you guys for everything. Thumbs up, super chats, members. Thank you. Bye, guys.